Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm the electrical inspector. So
Oh, you're
I'm gonna shoot.
you're the electrical
Okay.
inspector.
But then again, you don't look like you would shoot. Though. Look like you probably cut somebody. So
I will cut somebody now. Yeah, I will cut somebody down. I will do that.
Yeah, don't hurt nobody. Don't hurt
Okay,
me.
so hold up. How you doing?
Sit this man.
Okay, Nadia. I want to ask you a question. I want you to be honest with me.
Okay.
Come on, let me take you upstairs real quick. I want you to be honest. Good afternoon. Today is day 3. And I've done a walkthrough. This is gonna be my last walkthrough, writing everything down, making sure that everything is right, okay? I'm a little annoyed, but not like, crazy. Let me not say that. But I did speak with someone and he called his boss, which is someone who's over everything. And pretty much what I had already known turned out to be truthful, which is the plug in the closet. He was like, they should have just turned it around. They would have put in an order, may or may not have had to pay again, and then they would have been able to turn the plug around. But he was just like, so nice. Oh, he was like, you need to stay on them. And I was like, that's exactly what I've been doing. And he was like, don't leave no stone left unturned, which I feel like that's what I've already been doing. I don't know if you guys can see behind me because I'm looking at the thing now. I don't have any pendant lights. Not only do I not have pendant lights, but there's not even a hole in the ceiling for it. So now they have to go in to even see if there's any wiring. So when I called my realtor, she was like, no, the pendants are definitely an upgrade. And I was like, no, I purchased a specific package that stated the pendants, the trim and all that stuff, and the wainscoting in the front entry. She's like, well, let me double check it. So there's 5 things that are not done, which again, they changed the door, which I felt like was the biggest thing. So I feel like the other things are gonna get done, but I'm just gonna be honest. Don't ever go through a separation and then buy a house. Not that I'm not in the right mental state, but I'm already irritated, you feel me? So dealing with this, I'm probably not handling it in a manner that I would have if I was like, hey guys. And so when I'm like, that ain't the damn door, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, why is the trim so tiny? Like, what are you guys doing? So every little thing is like irritating me. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back. Smiles. I wish I was feeling like that, like right now in this particular moment. Like I wish I was just like, ah, hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. But she ain't got no pendant. Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? But you know what? I did speak to I don't know if he's the assistant builder, if he's the builder. I don't know. He's not the builder. Like, he doesn't own the company. But I think they all, you know. But I saw him this morning. He was eating breakfast and stuff. And he was like, hey. I'm like, hey. He's like, I'm really sorry that things are going like this. I get it. You know, I hate to say this, but it's a cookie cutter home. It's mass produced. I mean, there's like this one, there's like another one over, and then there's 2 more down over here. So it's not like, you know, and I think they're so accustomed because I actually had someone with me and I was taking them around and he was like, out of all the houses, like your house just looks, you know, different. I was just like, I know everybody went with the same door, with the same tile, with the same finish, with the same. And like everyone just decided they wanted the same thing. So I can see why there would be such a hiccup with my things. Like I said, you know, yesterday, in terms of like the tile, I didn't feel like the flooring, the niche, it really didn't go for the options. And if you really wanted for everything to look really, really nice and not spend a whole lot of money, your only option is really to go neutral. Because if you try to do a color or some sort of design, you're really playing with fire because you just don't know what's gonna happen. But some of the selections that I selected, I'm looking upstairs and I'm like, this is the wrong color. And then they're trying to tell me it's the right color. So then I have to go on my phone and my realtor looking like, we're coming with the same color. So you guys are wrong. And then he's like, oh, I'll double check. You know, when you're looking at it from here, and I'm like, I just got done doing 3 bathrooms. I would think I would know what tile looks like, right? So I just feel like it's not the problems, it's how they're handling the problem as they happen. So I had told myself, I was like, I'm not gonna share the process anymore because I'm really frustrated, I'm irritated. I said, what if I don't even cook in this house because they're driving me crazy? And my realtor was just like, regardless of what happened, you should still share the process because people think it's like super easy. And I try to explain to my client all the time, like it's not. But I was like, I don't wanna be the test dummy. Shoot. I really don't. Like, I wanted to show up, sit on my island and perch. This may not bother y'all, right? But they put the base trim down here to go around. But then when they got to this corner to go around the rest of the house, they shortened it. And for me, I'm like, why didn't y'all just leave it this height and run it all the way around? That way it'll be, but you know, I'm a little bit of a trim fanatic. So that's my thing, right? I want it. But to them, they're like, oh, we'll shorten it. But I was like, y'all could have gotten something just as big to go around. Because look at how tiny this thing is. Oh, right? This cabinet right here, I don't even want to tell y'all how much this was an upgrade. But even to see the seams, all the spacing underneath is just driving me crazy and it's irritating me. And if they don't fix it, I'm thinking I'm just gonna get some caulk and have like the white caulk go around it so it looks real seamless. Of course, the small little holes, I'm gonna plug them in. I'm gonna order them from Amazon. That's that. I feel like the fireplace, in my personal opinion, is crooked. Okay, so look at it. It's going, and then it thins out here. I know it's super tiny. It's not that big of a deal. I know it's not, but it just bothers me because this was an upgrade. This whole entire thing right here, possibly like 6, possibly, that was added on. So I just feel like, come on, it should be better. And if I had hired someone outside of this, I'd have been like, yeah, I need you guys to fix it. But it's a Build a Great Home. So all I can say is, thank you so much for charging me and not doing it right. The last video that I did, someone mentioned, why did I do the bookcase? And like I said, I didn't want to leave the space empty just because I'm sure you guys know my candles, pillows, throws, just storage in general. I knew that I wanted something. And this thing right here is about 40 inches deep. So in terms of storage, I was going to have a good amount of storage, and then I have the bookshelves and all that stuff. So I really just needed space and storage. So I'm very happy that I took heed to my mom's advice, and she just said, you probably just want to get this instead of, you know, waiting and possibly paying more for something else that wasn't going to be equipped for what you need it for. So that's that. So I do love it. Entryway. There's no wainscoting, but they've already painted the house. So now they have to come back out here again, do all of that, okay? And this is just downstairs. We're not even done just yet. I love the island. That's perfect. No complaints whatsoever. This area right here, I had a little bit of a situation. Let me open this door here so I can explain to you guys. When I saw the setup, the way that it was set up, which I thought was perfect, is you had the roll-out trays here, and then this one here was over here, which is the setup that I wanted. And the reason why I wanted it like that is because I wanted here to be like the coffee bar. So I was going to have all of my coffee stuff, my little Keurig and all that over there. But then I would be able to put my big pots and pans under here. Now, if you notice, the kitchen is not that big, which means I need storage for the things that I actually use all the time. So he said he's gonna see if they can take this and put it here and then leave this empty so I can have, you know, space for my big pots and stuff. But that was a little bit like, what? I love the drawers. Let me close that. I love the drawers. The drawers are nice and big. I love, and this was an upgrade too. This is a level, I believe this is like a level 2, I believe, cabinet. Honey, saying level 2 don't really mean nothing, just so that would be like, what does level 2 mean? Nothing. You just paid more for some extra cheap stuff, honestly. But anywho, I digress. But yes, this is like, I think it's level 2 possibly, I'm not sure. And then this here wasn't upcharged to go from light to dark. I absolutely love dark cabinets in the other house. But the thing about dark cabinets, you see everything, you have to clean everything, every little fingerprint. And I'm sure with me doing the camera here, you can see it. So I ended up going with something just a little bit darker for the island. That way, if the house sold in the future and someone wasn't necessarily interested in white cabinets, maybe the island would be a little bit appealing to them. And if the dark didn't appeal to them, then the kitchen would appeal to them, right? That's how I thought about it. And voila. There is cabinets in the laundry room. I'm really excited about that. I think I'm gonna have to bring it up just a little bit because I do want to have a washer with a pedestal. So I think it's too low. So I think I'm gonna have to bring it up just maybe a couple of inches. But I love this. Let me just say, don't let this video discourage you. For me, it's kind of like a work thing, okay? I think the easiest and the best way to show you guys things is by example. And even though I don't feel like I'm like super informative, but I know a little bit, and I'm still kind of being screwed around, you know what I'm saying? So I thought I was like super ready and prepared. Had my little list and stuff, thought I was all ready and fancy. No, because you know, them coming back like, oh, this is an upgrade, that's an upgrade, but that's an upgrade, oh, but that's an upgrade. Like, no one had this discussion with me in design, because I would have reconfigured some things to make sure that like the base trim was going to be a little bigger and stuff like that. But if anything, I'll do a video on things to have a checkpoint about if you guys are interested. Okay, but that's it for the video today. I'm going to lick my wounds right now. Y'all have a good one. Bye. Headed to Slapfish Modern Seafood Shack. Food looks good. I'm excited. What are we gonna order?
Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you, hit you up, I'm on the other side, I miss you, take you off, I came here way too strong, cannot keep it low key, got me drugged, your pheromones hit the roof, auto, your taste, it's really a bad reception out there, where you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. Found myself in between the lines, underneath your bed sheets. It started fun, but now I'm in too deep into this flow. A zero-sum game that I will lose. There's no zipping past it. Every time you walk away from me, I want you. How could I want you more? Or when did I lose my perspective? Oh God, have I lost it? By my cravings for you so shameless, can't get enough. I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post. There's no denial, I'm chasing ghosts. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post, hitting you up but I'm stuck on hold. Is it really a bad reception out there? Where you heading? Why ain't gravity